How does a person's destiny change? This is the story of a young man who had neither wealth nor powerful relatives, nor a high education, and not even a strong support system. His name was Shezad. Shezad was born in a small village where life was slow and thinking big was considered a sin. People often said, "Whatever is written in destiny, that's what happens." But Shezad did not believe in that. He believed that destiny only changes for those who have the courage to change themselves. From childhood, he was surrounded by poverty, old clothes, secondhand books, torn shoes. But one thing was brand new: Shezad's dream. He dreamed of rising above his conditions, of proving himself. But whenever he talked about dreams, people mocked him. Only the lucky ones can afford to dream. Time passed. After completing matriculation, Shezad had to leave his education behind because his family couldn't even afford daily meals. To survive, he began searching for work, sometimes with a carpenter, sometimes with a mason, sometimes in the fields as a laborer. He would sweat under the sun, freeze in the winter nights, but never let go of his dream. One day, he met an old village teacher. Shezad asked him, "Sir, why doesn't destiny change? No matter how hard we try, nothing seems to work." The teacher looked deep into his eyes and replied, "Son, destiny changes only when hard work is driven by sincerity. Patience comes from the heart, and belief comes from your connection with God. Those who keep complaining, their destiny never changes. But those who quietly keep moving forward, time eventually bends in their favor." These words pierced Shezad's heart, but that very pain awakened his will. He decided he would no longer blame his fate. He would own his life and rewrite it. He bought an old, broken pushcart. Every morning, he went to the vegetable market, bought fresh items, and sold them from door to door. People laughed. "He's selling vegetables now? Is this what he dreamed of?" But Shezad stayed silent. He knew that big dreams begin with small steps. Gradually, his pushcart turned into a small shop. Then one shop became two. Soon, he opened a little restaurant. The same people who mocked him were now amazed. But Shezad knew he didn't defeat fate. He walked with it, challenged it, and earned victory. 5 years later, the very people who once taunted him came seeking jobs. Those who laughed at his dreams were now asking him for advice. In an interview, someone asked him, "Shezad, how did you achieve all this? You were so far behind." He smiled and said only one sentence: "I simply had the courage to change myself. The rest, destiny changed on its own." Conclusion: friends, most of us keep blaming fate for our failures. We curse our luck and criticize our circumstances. But the truth is, destiny may be written, but only those who dare to read and rewrite it can change their lives. Remember, you don't need magic to change your destiny. You don't need charms or shortcuts. All you need is faith, effort, patience, and consistent struggle. If a common young man like Shezad can rewrite his destiny, why can't you?